She slipped, and then it's always a long way to go back. Miscommunication, whether there was a single or not. But in the end, Yastika Bhatia, she goes for 8. India lose their second wicket for 68.
Really delicately played. Yes, it's a full toss, but she knew that there's no protection down there. It's a couple of balls down the leg side to Harmanpreet Kaur already, and she's taken advantage. Somehow she's managed to get that down towards the fine leg boundary. All she had to do was get some bat on it, and she's got enough. She's very strong down the ground. She hasn't quite timed it as much as she would have liked, but it's enough. That's the power of Shafali Verma. Is it just out of the reach of Mooney? It is. She pulled off some screamers at the World Cup. This time it's out of her reach, and another boundary. Very strong on the slog sweep is Harmanpreet Kaur. Is that enough from Talia McGrath? Good teamwork. An appeal, and quite a confident one from Healy in particular from behind the stumps. She's having a chat with her captain. It's been given not out, and we will have a DRS decision from our third umpire.
Okay, ball is close to the gloves there. Can we move on to Ultra Edge, please? Okay, thank you. It's ball on glove and clear spike. So we'll go back on field to Sue. I'll get you changed decision out. Signal now, please.
Excellent review from Australia. They've got the big wicket of Shafali Verma, who was just starting to get going.
Well, this was that wicket a couple balls before.
Gracie.
Just got a faint edge from her glove, Shafali Verma, but well done.
Wonderful stroke. Not trying to overhit it, just looking for the gap. Brilliant by Jemimah Rodrigues to get the 100 up. Big appeal, very confident and spontaneous. Sue Redfern says no. They've already had one successful review. And Meg Lanning wants to have another look at this one.
Okay, pitch outside off. Impact is umpire's call. And wickets is hitting. So we'll stay with Sue, stay with your original decision. And on-screen signal now, please.
That's actually really clever. Yes, it may have been in the air, but because the offside field is up, she was willing to take the risk.
Catch it!
Gone. Just as India are looking to charge, they get a wicket. Jemimah Rodrigues not quite finding her rhythm with the bat today. Jess Jonathan, one of the best in the world, is relied on by Meg Lanning.
They tried to get under this delivery in Jemimah Rodrigues, but could only pick out Jess Jonathan.
Catch it! Yes!
Oh, this is not what India would have wanted. What an over for Australia, though. Jess Jonathan is such a good player, so experienced. And she's got 2 wickets in 1 over.
Yeah, that was just too easy. But it just shows her class in Jess Jonathan. Seemed to have held up that ball. Slower delivery.
Pierce the gap. Harmanpreet Kaur knows the responsibility is on her shoulders. Can't get down fast enough, Jess Jonathan. Boundary for Harmanpreet Kaur. Diol in on the charge as well. Excellent batting, so clever, opening up that offside.
Catch it!
Gone. Diol was trying the same thing. She wanted to repeat the dose, but Jess Jonathan, very smart, not giving her any room.
And Jess Jonathan strikes again. An easy catch.
What a connection from Harmanpreet Kaur. That sounded so sweet. A smile on Jess Jonathan's face, but there'll be smiles for India. 147 for 6.
Our first 6 of the Commonwealth Games. And who better to get it done than Harmanpreet Kaur?
Megan Shute really jumped wide of the crease on that occasion, but Harmanpreet Kaur still able to take it to the leg side and pick up a half century. Got her around the legs. Of all ways to dismiss Harmanpreet Kaur, who was again looking for that leg side. And it's Megan Shute to end what has been a fabulous innings from the Indian captain.
And down that leg side. And again, just getting trapped. Seems to have come off a bat.
Meghna in for the last ball. And she's obviously decided to go for it. It'll be Megan Shute to have the last laugh, picking up a couple of wickets right at the back end of this innings. Excellent way to end the innings for Australia. But India have runs on the board. The question that's left is whether or not it will be enough. Batting from India's point of view, it started off with a decent opening partnership, in particular from Smriti Mandana, who was excellent. But Shefali Verma, after that, made a wonderful 48 from 33 and batted just the way we know. Harmanpreet Kaur leading as well from the front with her 52 from 34.
6 bowlers used by Australia. And Jess Jonathan standing out with her 4 for 22.
Right, Alyssa Healy. She is an absolute star opening bat. Here we go. Edged out! Huge for India! And Thakur strikes the second ball of the innings. Alyssa Healy has gone without scoring.
And this was brilliantly bowled. And just guided into first slip's hands. And Dipti Sharma will not put that down.
Carved away. One fielder there can't stop it. Harleen Diol on the boundary. That was struck too well by the Australian skipper.
Just given a lot of room on that offside. And Meghna Lanning will not miss out on that.
A little tickle. That'll be 4. Still continuing. Carved away! It carried! India believe it carried! And it's a second wicket for Thakur. And Australia's early innings is in tatters.
But again, what a breakthrough for India. Diving forward. Oh, good catch.
Oh, she's gone! It's a third for Thakur! Mooney now gone. India can hardly believe it. An amazing start for them. Australia in disarray.
Thakur has been exceptional. Bet Mooney plays on this delivery.
This is spin for the first time. Gaikwad. Tossed up, finding the gap. McGrath. That is a wonderful stroke. Safety all the way along the ground. 31 years old. as part of the India team at the 2017 World Cup, but that is another fine shot from Tahlia McGrath. Stacey Han, you mentioned she'd been in good form. Thumped hard, got to the pitch of the ball, 4 runs all the way. Gone! It's another, and it's 4 for Tucker! The dream Commonwealth Games start for her and for India. McGrath has just peeled off boundaries. First ball from Thakur and she's gone.
Just look at this delivery. Pitched on a good length. Swung into the right-hander and took her leg stump.
Got a fielder in at gully as well, but that's well struck by Ash Gardner. Fine way to get off the mark. Australia under pressure here. That's why they've got to keep pushing hard between the sticks. Spooned up, should be out. Is out! And it's another! Australia 5 down. First wicket of the Commonwealth Games for Deepti Sharma now. But for Australia, it gets worse and worse.
Flight to delivery, not getting there, just splices. Fatid, that easy catch in the end.
Very happy affair for their fans. Finding the boundary. Grace Harris, a controlled stroke. Oh, that's brought a smile. Big shot here from Grace Harris. Easily over the head of the fielder. Comfortably 6. That's the first for Australia in this Commonwealth Games. And hasn't she enjoyed it?
And this is what we know she can do. It's given width. And she will punish any bowling. Good use of the feet as well.
It was very wide, and she's pounced on that quickly. Excellent by Harris.
Why would I be worried?
Been a lot of work to do for the boundary riders, and Harleen Deol is not happy that she's missed that one.
The Australian team will be wanting her to make the right choices while she's out there.
Well, that's a good choice from Harris, coming down the track and smashing it.
Grace Harris for the Brisbane Heat. So they've already met before. Not a lot of turn. Out the front of the hand that time as well.
Too short. Way too short from Radha Yadav. She's battling at the moment, but Harris isn't. Timing is superb. She does hit the ball well, and if she gets in on the party, India could be in trouble.
T20 debut as well.
The length was key there for Gardner. Too short, and that 4 will bring up the 50 partnership between these two. Hasn't quite got this. Has Harmanpreet Kaur? Yes, she does. Just when it was needed, yet again the captain stands up and breaks the partnership. She's tried a few times to take it to the leg side in this over, and finally she succeeds in finding the boundary. 110 for 6. Oh, she's put it down. Oh, she got it. No, she's got it. That is superb. It came back to her so quickly. And she's managed to cling on to this. Another big moment in this game.
She wouldn't have probably tried to play this shot. Came out of the middle of the bat, didn't go where she wanted it to go. Deepti Sharma did exactly what a spinner should do.
That's good. Knowing the field is up on the offside, it's an excellent option. Taking a risk, knowing Australia need it, and unlucky in the end. This is what can happen at the back end of an innings. And batters are swinging and going for it. Edges happen. It just brought the fielder up on the offside. And Ash Gardner has said that's fine.
Need to play a little bit more sensibly now.
Makes good contact, and it's enough. Australia are starting to boss this game. Brilliant. This is superb batting. What a display of batsmanship. Gardner with an excellent innings will pick up another half century. What a brilliant player she is. Australia know they've got batting depth, and they certainly have an exciting player in Ash Gardner.
Excellent innings by Ash Gardner. She normally goes from ball one, but she's had to work really hard for those runs. At one stage, a runner ball, and it's only now that she's kicked into fifth gear.
That'll be one and two. In the end, they'll hit the boundary rope, and Australia prevent history from repeating itself. They lost in the opening game in 2020 in Australia, but today are the victors. A brilliant performance by the world champions in the 50-over and T20 format. Tough for India to take, as they seem to be racing to victory. And they'll feel they've missed a huge opportunity here. But Australia, just too good.
Alana King, strong on the leg side, wanted to finish it that over, didn't want to take it to the last over. Alyssa Healy, the first to be up, she's pumped. They know how important this first game is. Only 3 games in the pool matches, so you want to get those 2 crucial points as soon as you can. And Australia have been able to do it, despite having a little bit of a hiccup along the way.
What a brilliant tug of war we've had in this opening game here at Edgbaston. India making 154 for 8. Top score of 52 from the captain, Harmanpreet Kaur. Jess Jonathan picked up 4 for 22. Don't forget about her brilliant contribution. But in the end, Ash Gardner leading Australia home with an over to spare and 3 wickets in hand. Well, Australia, they knew what they had to chase, of course, but from India's point of view, they would have wanted something big on the board after they won the toss and chose to have a bat first. Harmanpreet Kaur was excellent. She used her feet nicely. She loves the leg side and hit a few boundaries to the leg side. It was a wonderful half century from her. A couple of wickets from Australia's point of view as they continued to pick up wickets early on.
Catch it. Yeah.
And some wonderful bowling from Jess Jonathan, who picked up a 4 for. She used the conditions well. She realised that it was sticking in the pitch a bit, and she picked up 4 for 22. India, what a start they got off to. Australia were in tatters in that power play. They lost 4 wickets in the opening 6 overs. And you had to believe at one stage that it would be India that would be on top in this game. But actually, Ash Gardner had something to say about that. Don't know about the tactics to Ash Gardner. I think they may have got it wrong. But she was superb with her 52 from 35 and hit 9 fours in that innings.
This pitch, a good one for batting, but on the slower side, we've seen the odd ball keeping low. But like I mentioned earlier, this total will get some getting, Ranil.
Yes, indeed, and huge cheers as the 2 openers walk out. Virendra Sehwag and Sachin Tendulkar. Tendulkar, the man in form. big scores in the first two games. But so far this game going well for Sri Lanka. They won the first battle of winning the toss and batting first. They needed to get a big score on the board. Didn't get off to such a good start. They lost the wickets of Jayasuriya and Athapathu. But a good partnership between Mahela Jayawardene and Kumar Sangakkara.